Yeah. Oh. Yo, Wicker fans. It's me, Wicker Dan. I'm back from the dead. Yeah, it's been 11 months since I last uploaded. Yikes. Well, I'm back. I don't know how long. Don't expect me to upload very much starting from now. Just because I'm uploading again doesn't mean I'm gonna be more active on YouTube from now on. I'm just, because of all the stuff from COVID, I have a little more free time now. More time by myself at my house, so I'm just taking advantage of that to not abandon my YouTube channel. And, that's it. Psych! So, yeah. I kinda got Sonic Forces for my birthday. Yeah, it was my birthday. The gameplay was... Okay, I should start by saying, not counting Smash, I have never played a Sonic game before, so... Yeah, first go with that series. So I can't really compare it to other Sonic games, but... I'd say the gameplay was... average. Fun to a certain degree, honestly, but... it felt... Some of them... Sometimes the characters felt a little hard to control. Then again, I played the Switch version and I've been getting pretty bad Joy-Con drift lately, so... That was probably it, more so than the game itself. But the storyline... Oh man. What have you done, Sega? Storyline, there's quite a few issues there. For starters, I should probably talk about the plot. The plot, so, Eggman, he, took control of the... He finally took control of the world because after 20-something years, of being beat over and over again by Sonic, he finally got one up on Sonic and managed to march on to world domination with the help of a new character named Infinite. Ooh, spooky, mysterious edgelord. As I was saying, this storyline has some issues. For starters, as I've heard, some of the characters were kind of out of character, especially Tails. Like, there's one part if you've heard this game, you probably know about the part where Chaos comes out of the manhole thing and approaches Tails, and he's like, Sonic, help me! Which is not normal for him because he beat by himself a much more powerful version of Chaos in, I have no idea, Sonic Adventure? I don't know. And, other than Infinite, there were 4 more bosses. Well, I should call them villains, not bosses. I'll get to why later. 4 villains from older games that had joined Team Evil. You got Zavok from Lost World, Shadow from a bunch of games starting from Adventure 2, I think. And things are interesting there because he's been more of an anti-hero than a villain most of the time, I think. And then you got Chaos from Sonic Adventure 1. And Metal Sonic. So like it hypes up this group of villains, and you'd think that each one would get a boss fight, right? Shadow and Chaos, for whatever reason, don't. Chaos, like, he literally gets one-shotted by classic Sonic right after showing up, and then the story just completely forgets about him. And then Shadow, they, like, in the game itself, it kind of acts like it's leading up to a boss fight with Shadow. And then another Shadow comes in and the other Shadow also gets one-shotted. As in other Shadows in the first Shadow. Yeah, I'm sorry, this is gonna be extremely awkward. I suck at vlogs. I don't know why I'm doing this. And, Infinite, the main villain other than Eggman himself, who got lots of hype. All the fans were pretty into this dude, and then the backstory of Infinite. So, in the main campaign of the game, at the end, you fight, near the end of the game, you fight Infinite for a third time, and he literally just disappears from the story. Yeah, this main super hyped up main antagonist just literally disappears from the story. Yeah, that happened for some reason. And then afterwards, it's in the main campaign itself. After Infinite disappears, it's just a generic, yay, Sonic beat Eggman, the world is saved kind of dealio. But the funny thing is, turns out Infinite's back origin story actually has been addressed, just not in the main campaign of the game. It's brought up in two places. Episode Shadow, the DLC that I don't have yet, and a tie-in comic from IDW? Whatever. As the comic reveals, Infinite was originally the leader of a group of mercenaries called Jackal Squad, who basically attempted to rob Eggman, and some stuff happened with the Phantom Ruby interfering, and basically Eggman decided, hey, I should hire these guys. And so that was how Infinite initially became part of Eggman's army. And then in episode Shadow, it reveals that Shadow was on some sort of mission and basically wiped out the rest of Infinite's squad. Like, there's implications, although these are just implications and never really expanded on, that Shadow had outright killed the rest of Jackal Squad. And then he comes across Infinite, and they fight, aka Infinite lunges at Shadow, and instead of getting a single hit, Shadow just teleports away and comes back and beats the ever-loving snot out of Infinite. And he's like, "You're so weak. Don't show your face to me again." And he teleports away. And then Infinite is just like, "I'm not weak. I'm not weak." And he just kind of freaks out. Not because his squad is potentially dead, but because Shadow said mean things. And so Infinite could have brought some real depth to the story, and instead he became more of a meme than he already was for his pure edginess. So, yeah, that's my extremely awkward review of Sonic Forces. Sonic forces you to watch this incredibly cringy video. Why do I even bother posting on YouTube?